Good afternoon, everybody. This is Bob Iacchino from Path Trading Partners, along with my co-founder, Mike Arnold. And this is a Path educational series update for cryptocurrencies. Mike is looking at Bitcoin today. Pretty big multi-day move in Bitcoin. Mike wants to talk about some of the things that happened. If you go back and look at some of the old Bitcoin-specific educational series videos that we did, you'll see some of these moves were pretty much predicted by Michael with his charting. So this is the way that we look at traditional markets. It's the way that we look at cryptocurrencies. So without saying anything more, let me turn it over to Mike to let you know what he's seeing in Bitcoin. For an educational update. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Bob. Lots of questions being asked about whether we had some more long trades in Bitcoin with this big run-up. So we talked about these trades earlier. We finally got a close above the rotation zone. When we did get a close above this trend line, the target was the rotation zone. We got a close above the rotation zone, then another trend line. Then we had a series of targets, with our top one being here, which it eventually got to. Then we got a pullback trade. This gave us a rotation zone trade, which is where we watch for it on these big strong moves to get back into the rotation zone. Then you can take a trade with the assumption that the trend is going to move and use Gann projections higher. So where did those Gann projections take us on this rotation back up? First target 2471, second target 2543. So you can see how we got that. It kept going higher. The next target was a 2686.9, which was also just hit. Now the market continues to go higher. This is going to have to keep getting updated, but we're going to be watching for at some point another pullback. We're getting into some pretty decent resistance here. We could see pullbacks to any of these prior breakout zones. So we could see, this is just hypothetical. We could see pullbacks to any of these breakout zones. We could see that would just be a minor pullback, but we could easily see a pullback to this level, let the rotation zone catch back up. Really going to be watching for it to stay above this 2595 level for right now on any pullback. So then if it pulls back, we'll be watching for levels higher. Based off our old Gann projections, we can't do new ones yet till we get some pullbacks, but based off the continued next move higher for anybody targeting moves higher would be 2830 and then 2973, which would take us really close to the old previous highs. If you want to round that down a little, you can go to about 2955, just because that's the end of an advanced clear path. So that's what we will be watching for with this. Don't be surprised if it does not keep going in a straight line, that it pauses. We want to see a pause, though, where it really stays above this 2595 level. That's going to be a really strong level that stays above a key 25% Gann level pullback with the rising rotation zone. We can have the 8 EMA coming up to push price higher. It might just pull back a little, move sideways, and then rotate back up, somewhat like this did. This pulled all the way down to 21. This one won't pull all the way down to 21 unless something major happens with a bigger pullback. But for a shallow pullback, watch for the 8 coming up towards these levels and then pushing the price higher after it pauses. That's what we're going to be watching for here at Path Trading Partners. Turning it back over to you, Bob.
Thanks for that, Michael, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like what we're doing, and check out the Money Path podcast. We'll be recording podcast number 81 tomorrow morning. So check that out at pathtradingpartners.com. Cheers, everyone, and thanks for watching.